Today I am going to do a small derivation. Different textbooks have different notation, they use it. Here the question is, there is one spherical surface, right? There is one spherical surface. Okay, spherical surface. That means say xy and P. P is the center of the spherical surface, P. This is the denser medium. Denser medium. This is kept in a rarer medium. This is a rarer medium. This is the denser medium. Glass. For denser medium, refractive index is N2, rarer medium is N1. Here I'll write N2 is greater than N1. And this is a spherical surface kept in that medium. P is the pole, and I draw a line. That is the principal axis, right? What is the principal axis? Now P is the pole, and C is the center of curvature, and R is the radius of curvature. You know what is center of curvature? Is the center of the sphere in which the spherical surface xy is a part of the sphere. You know this center of curvature. What is center of curvature? They won't ask you now, but it is a point, right? So that this is the spherical surface is a part. So part of what sphere? It is the center of the sphere of which the spherical surface xy is a part of the sphere. But the definition is not required for us. R is the radius. Consider O is the object. The object is at a distance of u, right? Now the ray goes straight, it goes straight, it's going straight like this. Consider a paraxial ray. What is called paraxial ray? A ray which is very, very close to the principal axis. It is incident at say M, the point of incident. Any ray which incident at point of incident, draw a normal. I draw a normal. The normal must pass through the center of curvature. Center of curvature. Now, when a light ray travels from rarer to denser, move towards the normal. If the glass is not there, it would have gone straight. This is the normal. It is moved towards the normal, and it forms an image I on the other side, and V is the image distance. This is object distance. This is the image distance. Right? Now, what is the angle of incident? Angle of incident is equal to this I. I is the angle of incident. The angle between incident ray and the normal. What is the angle of refraction? Angle of refraction is what? Angle between the refracted ray and the normal. This is incident ray. This is a refracted ray. Now it is going like this. This is object distance, this is image distance, this is radius of curvature. Now object distance is the left side, therefore it is negative. Radius of curvature is what? Positive, because convex towards the rarer medium, or concave towards denser medium, you can write. This is also positive, V is positive because other side. Now I is the angle of incident. You got it right? If here consider a luminous object O, luminous object O at a distance of U. This is what? Object distance from the pole of the refracting surface. Refracting surface Ex P Y. The ray, after suffering after undergoing what? Refraction meet the point I, which is the where I is the image position, right? And V is equal to image distance. That is called real image distance. And if R is the radius of curvature. Now I am doing up to this much. If you do in the examination this much, you'll be definitely getting what? 2 mark. I, R, understood? Therefore, then I'll write here what? Here, alpha, beta, and delta. I'll write it. Understood? Now this is what is this? This much is deviation. How much it is deviated? This much is the deviation. Or delta, I'll write it. Understood? Or D is the deviation. One thing. Deviation. With this, I'll start the next class. Because while recording it is not having more capacity, right? That much. If you write, still we need 3 marks to do it. Okay? Consider an object at certain distance of you forming a real image I. Right? I is the angle of incident, R is the angle of refraction. When a light ray from direct to direct bend towards the normal, right? All these things you know. R is the radius of curvature and all that. Then I'll do the second part of the derivation in the next video. Thank you.